What if you give me this position, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you give me this position, and you explain to me Matfey's playing this, and it's maybe a fresh day,
Yes.
and you ask me find the move that Matfey won't play.
Exactly.
That's not what
Yes.
Matfey would do in a normal circumstance, right?
Exactly. I love that. Chess, nonsense, and analysis.
Yes, Watu, here we are again. What are we looking at today?
Well, today we are looking at the last round of the Moja event. Very exciting and yeah, lots of twists and turns and fantastic event. Yeah.
Yes, fantastic event. It was lots of drama, lots of strong players, ups and downs, and we finally have a winner. And
Yep.
congratulations goes out to candidate master Matfey Rogov. Great performance with 7.5 out of 9.
Yes, congratulations, Matfey. And as they say in Russian, молодец.
Well, it did.
He played a very nice event, I think. Very solid performance. You know, and look, even the loss against Linden wasn't a big mistake or anything. I mean, he was still playing. I mean, he played very well, and then there were games that he played really well. So it deserves to win it, and we hope he'll go from strength to strength.
Definitely. A great performance, and Matfey is just absorbing all the experience and going from tournament to tournament, like you said, strength to strength. So
Yeah.
brilliant for Matfey. We are all happy for him. If I'll just read out the results here, Watu. So Matfey had 7.5 out of 9. And I am Gillian Boalia, the top seed. He ended on 7 out of 9, clear second. And number 3, okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6 all ended up on the same score, 6.5 out of 9. On tiebreak, we have number 3, I am Daniel Caudry. Number 4, Jacob Mguni. Number 5, candidate master Lyndon Boa. And number 6, FIDE master Banele Mango. So that's
Right.
our top 6 over there. Congrats to everyone. Yeah. So Boalia ended up second, Watu.
Yeah, I was actually very happy to see Gillian get second. Strong player, nice guy. You know, basically, for me, it was important that he comes back. Nice to see, because you know, we the drama that happened at the zone house.
Yeah.
It's good to see a strong player put something like this behind him.
Definitely.
It must not, you know, disturb him or hamper him in any way. He played nicely, he played solidly, and very solid performance by him. You know.
Yes. Very glad Gillian performed like that as well. And Caudry on ending third, Watu. I mean, we've been talking about the Olympiad guys coming back and being tired. Certainly not Daniel's best event, but him ending third and he's not in great shape certainly shows the class.
No, of course, and considering that it is a double rounds, and you know, he managed to stabilize the event and play decently. He had some very nice games here and there, but I think overall he will not be happy with his performance. Overall, it was quality of games wise. It was some decisions were not to his usual level. It's understandable, but it's something that he definitely has to work on and think about. But I don't think he can be too unhappy. Everything considered, solid performance. I mean, result. You know, third is good result in this tournament.
For sure. And then number 4, Jacob Mguni. Jacob has, I think, performed at a certain level for a while now. Even I can remember at the SA close, he was threatening, almost made the SA team actually. And I think he has a bit of bad luck in the last rounds because at the close it didn't go well. Yeah, in this tournament also a bit of nerves in the last round. He was fighting for first place. So, but overall, Jacob, very strong performance again. There, finding himself in the top 4 actually. So happy to see Jacob doing good there.
Yeah, very, very solid performance, and I think he's a player who's showing steady growth. From what I've seen, I don't know much about him as a chess player, but I think what he definitely needs to work on is his nerves. He has to be able to separate some big, nerves from big games, because
he's setting himself up at least, right? So
yeah,
it's
definitely
converting now. Yeah.
No, definitely. But I mean, for him to then get the result that he deserves, he just has to work on that area.
Yeah.
But of course, the more you get to such situations, you get experience.
You handle it, right?
And it gets better every time you get there. Yeah. So nice performance, solid. Unlucky in the last round, but otherwise okay.
Definitely. And of course, Mr. Steinitz, Dr. Leonard Bauer, he's seems like his form is just continuing from the World Seniors, Watu. Very impressive performance by Linden. Also missing out last round. He not the game that he wanted, but overall, I would say that Dr. Bauer should be quite happy with his performance.
Look, I mean, truth be told, I'm impressed just with the quality of his chess. He's managed, something has clicked there. The quality of his chess from the Olympiad, the quality is of a much higher, and for me, if you look at the tournament, is definitely one of the best performers quality-wise. If we were to look at games that were good games that were played in the tournament, and it did very well, and you can tell the work that it did for the seniors Olympiad. He will benefit for a long, time to come.
Yes,
still, and just unlucky in the last round. I think a number of factors: fatigue, nerves, maybe too early in the morning, because he basically blundered a pawn in one move. I mean, not typical. And but he fought, and he actually was back in the game, I felt, in the last round. But of course, but Gillen was also nervous to let him come back, and but all in all, I think he can be very happy with his performance. And I mean, his rating game, from the Olympiad, then this is just climbing.
The guy's back. So, he's fully back.
Very nice to see, and well done. Good performance.
Yeah, great performance there. And it's the thing about this last round and this long event, that the quality, I think it was it at the candidates, or where, I mean, a lot of times the players talk about the quality of the games ends up not being so high. It's just about the nerves, Watu, and the stamina that's left. So it's understandable in the last rounds in these events. But yes, certainly great performance there by Dr. Bauer. And then the last guy that is tied there on the same score is FIDE Master Banele Mango. What happened with Banele over there? I think in the last round he won against Mabusela.
Yes.
But don't know where Banele's tournament, where did he drop?
Look, I mean...
he dropped against Bauer, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but look, I mean, for his standards and his talent, I think, and I'm saying this because of the magnitude of his talent and potential, but he should be quite unhappy with his recent form.
I agree.
His Olympiad form was below par for his level. This one, I don't remember. No game strikes me as nice game that he's played. He's fought his way through to this position because just of his quality, and yeah, he needs to reassess, I think, and make sure that he comes back. Yeah, a decent tournament, but for his level, I think, didn't take off, so to speak.
Fully agree with you there, Watu. I think even last year at the Moja, he seemed a bit sharper. But okay, this is how it goes. I'm sure Banele will be back stronger, coming back stronger. So, yeah, that's the top 6 over there. We could still talk for ages on the rest of the field. But I think we should perhaps jump over to the critical moments in the last round. Let's jump over to the board, Watu. Let's do that. So on board 1 we had the 2. So there were three players on the same score. On board 1 we had 2 of them playing against each other. We had Matfey Rogov with the white pieces against Jacob Mguni, and on board 2 we had Walia facing off against Boa. And we, of course, mentioned earlier that Boa didn't get the game he wanted, so it was left to this game here. The winner of this game would then win the tournament. So, yeah, I think Matfey got a bit of a nice position out of the opening. Watu, somehow he managed to trade the light squared bishops. Black is sitting here with a bit of a weird bishop over there. And H4 was thrown in H5. White's got more space. So, came a strange decision, though, at this moment.
This position is a complete disaster for Black. Black has definitely completely mishandled this position. The knight on E7, the only square that is logical is G6, but it will be hit with G3 if it gets there.
Yeah.
The bishop, the only hope then we can say, sometimes you have to look at such positions and think prophylactically. Instead of you saying, what should I do? Sometimes you just say, what does the opponent want to do? Sometimes this is, So I think the opponent wants to play, for me, something sensible, G6, bishop H6 at one stage or the other, right?
Just a trade of that bad bishop, right?
Yeah. Yes. So I mean, for example, White here, he's got space. Why not just play bishop to G5, for example? Just this move. And I think that this is a nightmare for Black. White has got so many ideas in this position. But for me, maybe one idea that I would like to play, if Black does nothing, I will play, I'll castle, maybe put knight on G3. So that knight E2, knight G3, so that if the knight on E7 moves, I jump to F5.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if I reach that type of a situation, I mean, I'm seeing some deep, serious problems for Black.
Yeah.
And okay, Black can shuffle around and stuff, and where do you put the king as Black? Because on the queen side, the pawn on D5 cuts the pieces off, and we can see an explosion, a very quick possible explosion there on the queen side. For example, if Black were to castle, White can then change plans and put the knight to C4, for example. Yeah, knight F3, knight D2, knight C4, then bishop E3, and attack on the queen side. I mean, I don't see any play for Black. But the next decision is actually, and considering that who plays it is Matfey. I mean, Matfey, we should be licking his lips here.
Yeah.
Right? He's an attacking player.
Sure.
Right? But because of the last round and the nerves and the fatigue and the fact that it's in the morning and all these things, he plays your queen H3. Unbelievable.
Shocker.
You cannot explain this move.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, if you give me this position, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you give me this position and you explain to me Matfey's playing this and it's maybe a fresh day.
Yes.
And you ask me, find the move that Matfey won't play.
Exactly.
I'll play queen H3. Outplay Queen H3 just to... That's not what
Yes.
Matfey would do in a normal circumstance, right?
Exactly. I love that, because if you said which move would Matfey not play,
Yes.
there are two moves. Queen H3 or Queen B5.
Queen B5.
Okay, Queen
Yeah,
B5 is a blunder. Queen
Yeah.
B5 is a blunder. You won't play that.
Yeah.
But Queen H3 definitely not play. No, Queen B5 is not a blunder because C7 hangs. So yeah, Queen B5 also comes in to the picture.
It's a fun puzzle.
Yes, it is. It is, yeah.
But okay, Matfey plays this, and we see Matfey is human, and he's doubting perhaps. He's a bit tired. Maybe he just doesn't want to lose. You know, when you're at the final hurdle, then you maybe just want to play a bit more safe.
Yes.
So Queen H3 was played, and I was a bit worried for him actually, because after C6, it seemed like after the straight, White is losing a bit of grip or hold of the center here. Because I mean, you don't want to capture and then pawn takes and then Black gets to play D5. The rook B file is open. What's the alternative? White to win Knight H3 over here.
Yes, F6.
F6, just stopping Knight G5 ideas, I suppose.
Bishop E3.
Bishop E3.
And now the strangest decision in the world.
Exactly. So we saw a strange decision here by White, and Black now in turn plays King to D8.
Yeah, look, I guess he wants to put maybe the king on C7.
Yes.
But why all this? Why all this elaborate stuff? Because look, at the moment, the pawn on D5 is a problem. I mean, why don't you just take this pawn? Open. Yeah, take the pawn.
And the problem is, if you play pawn takes, then Knight F5 is there.
Yeah, I'm thinking now, can I not play Knight B5? Maybe he's worried about some tactics.
Knight B5.
Like Knight B5.
Can we go Knight?
Maybe, because I'm trading Knight C7 as well, you see. That could be the reason.
The reason.
That could be the reason.
Okay, can I play D4?
Yeah, but you see,
no, but
I mean,
check on D6, right?
Yeah. You understand? I can see that this could be off-putting. So I understand, but still, King D8 is a very strange decision. Let's put it that way.
Yes. Okay, but just one more moment here. Let's say takes and Knight B5. I mean, what are we doing here? Are we playing?
I don't know, because it's...
this is a good... Maybe this is the main reason, right? This is for sure the reason why.
But you can play but D4 Knight takes D6 check. I mean...
King, and then... Yeah,
Knight
nice. C8, Knight... Whoa. Can we trap the... No, we can't do even Knight C8 here.
Yeah, it's a problem. And Knight C8, if worse comes to worse, I can even play... I mean, Knight C7 and take on D5, and now you've got a pawn on D6. I'm just saying that if worse comes to worse, but that probably, So yeah, so that's the problem. I guess it explains why King D8. But okay, instead of King D8, you can play something like, can't you play something though more constructive than King D8?
A6.
A6
also doesn't look that active, but I mean, it's something.
Yeah. Or even yeah. Can I play some? I was thinking about Rook C8. Yeah, you can take on A7. Yeah, Rook C8 is possible.
C8 maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe some Rook C8.
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
So King D8 to me doesn't seem like the most natural move, but it has its reasoning behind it, right?
It does. So
King D8 was played.
Yeah.
And then, the game continued.
And
if we fast forward now, so there was a long endgame struggle that happened. So if we fast forward to this moment over here, later on we got to this rook endgame. And material is equal, but okay, White's got the outside passed pawn. And players are down to roughly 5 minutes. Matfey played King to D3, so seems like the king is marching to that side. Big question is, what should Black do?
Look, I mean, the problem is that the rook on A7 is not active. So I guess you want to find a way to get the rook back into the game. And the only way is that you need to try and get a way to get your king across and so that then your rook can be activated, isn't it?
So you need to do that swap with get the king on that side.
Try and get that swap going. Yeah.
So something like this, king d6. White has to go king c4.
Yeah. Check.
So one might think this one, king d5, but that actually allows rook c5 check, and then the trade happens, and black is okay here.
Yeah.
c6, and then you can actually think about pushing yourself.
Exactly.
Side.
Yeah. Black is winning then, yeah.
So white needs to play king b4. You can drop back.
Yeah. And now you can make the swap, can't you?
And you can make the swap while the rook is cut off, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
You can try to find some.
And then you should hold comfortably.
Once the king is in front of the pawn, yeah, then we can go and hunt for counterplay.
It's done. Yeah.
Okay. But in this moment, after king to d3, black went king f6, choosing a passive defense over here.
Yeah, it's nerves. It's just weird. It's nerves. Yeah.
Pawn to g3. And black still remains on that side.
Yeah. Nice nerves.
And just seems like Matfey strolled in over here.
Yeah. Now it's done. Yeah.
And black's counterplay is just too slow over here.
Yeah.
Right, f3, and then white finds a nice nice move over there. Just to force resignation.
Absolutely.
Because if black doesn't trade, then the white rook can always stop the pawn over here. So to me, what we sorry there, Watu. To me, it just seems it's a bit of irony, I think, because Matfey's play. Of course, we all know Matfey loves to attack and goes for the initiative. And in these final moments of this event, an end game, a squeeze here at the end. Even in some drawish moments here, Matfey squeezes out the win, which shows that this was his event, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hard luck there to Jacob for faltering there at the end. It was a good
for losing this position.
Yeah. So definitely you can see the nerves in the last round, and this was now the decider, with Matfey now surfacing as the tournament victor.
Brilliant.
And a couple of other interesting things happened in the last round. So I think Daniel Caudry was playing Providence in the last round. That was some interesting Karo Khan, I believe. Daniel playing his usual stuff. He's usually attacking. He had a nice attack there against Providence. It was a swift attack. So if you want to see a nice attacking game, then go check that one out. Dr. Bauer, of course, blundered the pawn early, and that made it a bit uncomfortable for him, but he made a game of it. So I think those were the main clashes. I think Banele played an interesting King's Indian attack against Mabusela there, but nervy stuff from everyone over there. It's been a long event, and that's that for the final round, and that is for the 2024 Moja Prestige or A section, right?
Nice.
Okay, so to the viewers out there, I would just like to say thanks for participating and throwing in your comments and all of that. Thank you for the support. Watu, is that enough nonsense from us for this event?
Yes, it is enough nonsense for today.
That's enough nonsense for today. So if you liked what you've seen, do us a favor and press that subscribe button. And we are making a run for 500, and next stop then a K. So like and share and subscribe, and we will see you for the next one. Cheers.